Hey, can I talk to you again? What's the thing about the 2,500 again?
Asset
Can
limit.
you explain that to me?
Yeah.
Because when I was in Kitchener, I talked to a woman there, and she told me that I could make 2,500 in that month. But I'm not sure if I had money in that day. If I had money in my account that day, maybe that's why.
So
I don't know.
You can have previously earned 2,500, not in that month. So when you apply for Ontario Works,
Ontario Works means getting off, getting on your feet. So how the hell can people make $200 in a month? That doesn't make sense.
okay, so
And how are you going to cover your rent? And how are you going to this is not making sense here, because I remember this woman told me, she said if to get people to get off Ontario Works is you're able to make 2,500 in that month. That's what she specifically told me. So
you can have 2,500
I don't
in
know
your
where.
bank account.
Okay.
So
No, it's saying working. If I have a job, working.
income. So your asset limit is 2,500. So say in December you made 2,500 and it's just sitting in your account. January you apply. In January you didn't get any money. So say December you had 2,500. It's still in your account in January. So your bank account in January shows 2,500, but there's no income. You would still be eligible if you had money sitting in your bank account from previous employment. In January, when you apply for
So what is the
Ontario Works,
2,500 about? You're confusing me here. So you're saying, so what am I able to make if I'm working? Because yeah.
in the first 3 months, 200 is exempt. So say you make 500 in the first month, okay? So you get on Ontario Works and you get a job at the same time.
Okay.
You.
But I'm just saying, if a person, I'm
200%.
just saying, with a person without no job, is on welfare and wants to get off their feet and is working full time, and they have to pay their rent for, as a single person, the needs and the basic needs and the last month's rent. So what are we allowed to make in that month? If, let's say, as a single person, I get the portion of what they're saying on, what you guys are saying as a single person. So if I'm working, how much money am I allowed to make? Because I know, guarantee you're looking at my file, because you know that I'm from BC, and I seem to know about my information. It seems I'm not, I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, so I don't know why you're traveling all this information here. It seems to me that's the only way I could see it, because I know that you're allowed to make 2,500 in the month.
You can't make 2,500 in a month. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. 200 is exempt, so you can make 200 without it affecting your check. After that, in the first 3 months of employment, it's deducted dollar for dollar. If you get employment after that, then it would be deducted at 50% of after the 200.
Okay, so
200 is not touched.
but I'm saying, how people can't live off $200. Like, if you're
No, you
saying,
could get-
if I'm working, I got a full-time job, and you're saying that money's gonna come off my rent and my basic needs check
Yeah.
for $200. If I'm working more over $200,
Yes.
that's not making sense, man.
But then you use your employment money instead of your Ontario Works money.
No,
You
you're giving me false information here, because I know the lady told me that you're allowed to make $2,500 a month if you're working. So you're obviously, as a worker, you're giving me some sort of laws that you're trying to propose on me.
No, if you look up
Obviously,
Ontario Works
yeah.
income, just look up on the computer, Google.
Can I get your
Ontario
card
Works income.
again? I'm gonna find out. Yeah.
I will print the policy and bring it for you on Monday. But you can look it up on the computer. You can find it on the computer too.
Okay. So now let's say if I got a full-time job, and how much money am I allowed to make in that month?
200
From somebody-
is not touched. The difference is deducted.
Okay.
So say you make
no.
$500.
Yeah.
200 of that isn't touched. 300 is deducted from your check.
Okay,
So
no,
you
that's
get your
not, that's not,
$500.
no, you're lying. That's not right. No. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I got your card. So you see all these marks here? This guy's fucking victim number one there, and the other ones just follow along, follow everywhere. Fucking victim, biker mark.